As you all know, 2025 is the year of Eevee. We have not had a new Eeveelution in 12 years. I can't believe I didn't cover the Eeveelutions in my evolution video, so it's going to be its own episode. There are 10 unused types left. I'm going to be going over all of them to see which one's the most likely new Eeveelution. Of course, I'm keeping Sylveon in mind. But no matter what type the newest Eeveelution was, the normal type is the least likely. I would save normal for the last one. Now these next 5 are equally likely, but I think should be saved for the future. Bug is an interesting one. Because how do you change a mammal into a bug and make it look good? The rock type should be simple. You just give it some rocks. You can do something really cool with the ground type Eeveelution, like this Egyptian design. There's a few different directions you can go with flying, go Team Sky. And then my favorite type, the ghost type. But both its other matchups have already been used. All it really has left is normal. We are now down to our top 4. But first, let me get into how Eeveelutions have been released. After the original trio, they typically release in pairs, except Sylveon. And one of the pair is always super effective against the other. Even the original trio follows this rule. Electric being good against water, being good against fire. Fairy's weak to 2 types and good against 3. But Umbreon's already taken. Tied for 3rd place is Poison and Fighting. But if I had to give one a slight edge, it would be Poison. Fighting just has more pairing options. Next up would be a Steel type Eeveelution. That means Steel would get our Silver Medal, which only leaves the Dragon type. Now I gave Dragon the edge over Steel, because it really has nowhere else to go. Ice is already paired up with Grass, Dragon's only strong against itself, so in Gen 5, it can only really be paired up with Ghost, the only other type with no pairs. Now pairing up with Sylveon is the Dragon type's only option. There's another reason on top of that. Pokemon moves always had different categories of damage. Physical moves use the attack stat, special moves use the special attack stat, and status moves are non-attacks. The entire time I've played Pokemon, each type would have all 3 of these categories. I've seen this with every new game I've played because I started in Gen 4, which is when the physical special split happened. Before that, we had physical and special types. The first 7 Eeveelutions are all former special types. And we can pretty much count Fairy as a special type. Fairy would be one if it was introduced before 2006. And the only special type missing is the Dragon type. So that's why a Dragon Eeveelution is the most likely to be paired with Sylveon. But what I know, I have been very wrong before.